Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Steve Spudwin, and today I'm in the Minecraftian Outback with my best buddy Wes. Say hello, Wes. Wes? Oh, not again. Anyway, today I've tracked down the infamous creeperdile. You can see her just in the trees there, and isn't she a beauty? Now, I'm going to try and get a little closer to her so we can get a good look at her. But don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a professional, and I've got my specialised poking stick with me, just so she doesn't get too close and we can keep our distance. Now, you've got to be careful with these creeperdiles. They've got a real explosive temper, and I can tell by her markings that it's an adolescent female, and they are the most temperamental of all. So we're going to try and get a little closer so you guys can get a better look, but not too close, otherwise we'll be in some trouble. And look at that camouflage. She's right at home in these trees here. And if she catches us, she'll make short work of us, I'm sure. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I think she spotted us. Okay, let's get back and try and keep our distance. I don't want to have to use my poking stick, but I will if I have to. Oh, we're going to be... Oh, crikey. What a ripper. Ladies and gentlemen, have a go at that. I think I'm famous.
Anyway guys, that's enough terrible acting and terrible accents for one day. Back to the episode. Hey guys, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. Now in today's episode we're going to be making our very first metal tools. And I think the first two, I've got enough to make 2 metal tools. And I think the first 2 we're going to make is a pickaxe and a saw. A pick obviously because then we can mine stuff like stone and more ores. And a saw because that allows us to do some pretty awesome things like make some chests, make actual planks that we can build with. So we can then start on a house and stuff. And also make some other cool stuff like a sluice. I think I'm going to make a sluice in this episode as well because sluices are back in this latest update. So let's get started. Basically, to cook up the first lots of metal, before you have like a forge and stuff, you're going to have to cook metals in these ceramic vessels that we made in the last couple of episodes. So I've got my first ingot. Basically, you're going to have to get 100 units of a certain type of metal. The standard, like the first one, is just copper. The first, like the most basic material, so that would be 10 units of copper. Or tetrahedrite, which is also copper if you didn't know. Or you could do bronze. There's 3 types of bronze. There is regular bronze, which uses cassiterite. Or there's black bronze, which uses gold and silver. Or there's bismuth bronze, which uses bismuth and sphalerite. So I think because we've got the materials to make bronze, I've got loads of cassiterite, which is zinc, I believe. I'm not too sure. Or zinc or tin. We're going to make bronze, just regular bronze, because instead of, it's going to last a lot longer than copper basically, and it's going to have a lot more durability, and it's going to be faster. So that is 100 units. Basically it's 90% copper, 10% tin or zinc or whatever these, whatever the cassiterite is, it's 10% of that. So there we've got 90 units of copper and 10 units of that. And we're going to do the same thing in this vessel as well. I could put them both in the one vessel, but I'm going to do it like this just so we know. And hopefully, because these are both copper, I believe they will melt down into copper. It shouldn't mess things up having 2 different types of copper. So we're going to put those in our pit to cook up in a pit kiln. And I haven't got any knives or any straw. Let's make some more knives because we're going to need to grab some straw for this. Okay, there we go. Also, I've turned up the TerraFirmaCraft music. You may hear it kicking in there a little bit. Now, we could put a couple more things in our pit kiln. I don't think we really need to, though. We've got 4 molds here. I believe we've got a scythe, a pick, a saw, and a pro pick in there. The pick and the saw are the ones we're going to use. So yeah, I could put some more things in here. I think that's just going to be fine for now. Once we need some more stuff, I will make some more molds when we need them, basically. I need a few more logs to complete this. That should do. Right, so let's get the logs in. And I have actually realised something pretty cool in this latest update. we don't actually need a fire starter to to light the pit kilns. You can actually now throw a torch on them, which I believe is the only way of making charcoal pits. So that's pretty cool. So let's just throw a torch on there. I think it's guaranteed to light every time as well, which is sweet. So there we go. The torch lit the pit kiln. And soon that should cook down into liquid copper. So let's get our molds ready for that. Now, the tetrahedrite vein that I found in the last episode is somewhere around here. All the pieces of tetrahedrite were on the floor around here. And we're probably going to need a saw and a pick to start mining, really, because you're going to need support beams. Cave-ins are massive in this this latest update. They're really a major problem. And so you're going to need support beams, you need a saw for that, and also ladders to get up and down there, which also you need a crafting table for that, or you need to expand your crafting slots basically. And I'll show you how to do that once we've got a saw, once this is cooked down. I'd like to do a little bit more exploring while we wait. I kind of wanted to stay in the Stone Age a little bit longer, but there's not really a whole lot else you can do when you're in the Stone Age apart from just explore and gather stuff. So I think it's time we start making some metal tools. And I'm going to do a little bit of exploring while we wait for that to cook up. We're just going to go and check around the forest, see if we can find any more metals or any more food stuff. There's a nice ravine there. I did have a little look in here earlier. You may have noticed that from the intro of the video. I didn't really see too much though. I think I saw a few plants, like we got some rice there, and I think I saw some jute in there as well. It's also going to get dark soon, so we can't do too much exploring. Some pretty sweet mountains around here as well. Let's I guess we could just go and set up the sluice ready for when our thing is made. Let's take a quick look down here. Nothing really down there. I have also noticed that gravel is a massive problem in this latest update. There's so much gravel, and it is a real pain in the butt when you're trying to mine stuff. I had a massive cave-in the other day on TerraFirmaCraft while I was mining for some copper, and basically I dug a pretty big mine, and the entire thing caved in. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it must have been about 50 blocks worth of cave-in, and that's like a space of 50 blocks. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. It was a large mine and everything caved in, and I'm lucky, really lucky that I survived. Hopefully this rain doesn't put out our pit kiln, because that would really suck. Also, since the last episode, I noticed that I'm pretty sure that the like rubber banding thing that we were getting is from Smart Moving. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I'm going to try and disable the sprinting thing eventually. I just have to figure out how to do that. Also, I love this torch thing. So sweet. Now, if you didn't know, let's put a torch down so you can see. If you didn't know, you can get fruit saplings or fruit tree saplings from fruit trees. This is a fruit tree. If you break the branches, there is a chance of getting a fruit sapling from them, which you can then replant. All the branches will regrow as well, by the way. And that is an orange tree. Sweet. So I'm going to go and plant this over by our base. Hello, zombie. We can't actually run at the moment because we're low on food, low on water. So I'm going to get back there, and I guess we'll continue this once the night time is over, or once the pit kiln's done, actually, because if we leave it too long, the metal that we're cooking will turn back into solid. Let's just get some water quickly so that we can run. And I'll try and remember to run with a torch out from now on so that you guys can actually see what's going on. Okay, oh, there's a skelly with bronze armor over there as well. So we can't really venture around too much because we will get wrecked. So I'm going to hide out at our base and wait for this pit kiln to finish. Where should we put our fruit tree? I guess we could plant it somewhere around here. Let's get rid of this birch sapling and we'll put it there. Aspen sapling even. It's not a birch. I wish it was a birch. Anyway, I'm going to wait until this thing is cooked, and I'll be right back. Okay, it just finished cooking. So our metal should be liquid now. Before we go and pick that up, I just want to check our diet and our skills quickly. So our diet is looking pretty good. We could use a little bit more protein. For that, we're going to have to find some soybeans or some animals to kill. And let's check our skills. We're now adept at agriculture. None of these will have moved until we actually get some armor and a blacksmith area, so we can start making tools and stuff. Cooking, novice. I might start making some meals soon as well. Prospecting, novice. That has grown a little bit from our gold panning and stuff. Now, the sluice that we're going to hopefully make in a second is an upgraded version of the gold pan. And will hopefully allow us to get a lot more materials, and we don't need to do the annoying thing of standing there, clicking gravel and sifting it out. And I think you don't have to move to different chunks once you, it doesn't tell you you've mined or you've prospected too much in this area. Anyway, liquid bronze in that one and liquid bronze in that one, so it did work. Let's make ourselves a saw using this. It's just regular bronze. That will pour into there, and let's get the other one. You can actually make ingot molds and pour the liquid bronze into an ingot mold, and then pour it from the ingot mold into a tool mold, which is a pretty good way. You can basically store the metal in the ingot mold and save it for later when you want to make some tools or something. Just heat it up. Basically, I think you need a forge to heat it back up anyway, but that's not too hard to get. All you need to do is get some charcoal and stuff. We'll get onto how to make charcoal in a future episode, or you could just grab some coal from somewhere in the world. Right, so once you've got your molds filled, you can put them in your crafting grid to take them out of the mold. You will lose the mold, but that's life. Let's turn them into proper tools using a stick. So we have a fully working bronze saw and a bronze pick. Sweet. So now, pick obviously is self-explanatory. It's a pickaxe. You use it to mine stuff. Now the saw is pretty cool, and it does some different stuff. So you can use this to saw up logs into lumber, and then you can use the lumber to make actual planks here. Really cool stuff. And the first thing I'm going to do with these planks, these are actually placeable building blocks. Really cool stuff. And also the saw does work kind of like an axe, and it actually works quicker than an axe at breaking like player placed logs. You can see how quick that's breaking. Now let's do that with our stone axe. So much quicker than a stone axe. Noticeably quicker. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do with these is make a crafting grid. Or crafting table, workbench, whatever. Basically you make that and it's going to expand our crafting slots. So now we can make cool stuff like ladders, if I had enough sticks, and other stuff. Awesome. When you die, that will reset and you'll go back to the 2x2. But then all you need to do is basically make another crafting grid. Or crafting bench, sorry. So I'm going to saw up a few more logs. And I'll keep them as building blocks so that we can get around a bit easier if we need to get up stuff and build. I don't think we're going to build a house just yet. I might do it in the next episode. I might wait another one before we build a house. I want to kind of try out a design in creative and see if I can get something really cool. Well, not really cool, but pretty cool. I don't want it to be too extravagant because it will take ages and ages to build. Basically everything takes ages in TerraFirmaCraft. So we kind of have to wait till the daytime to go and set up the sluice. But I guess we could make it now, although I can't quite remember how to make it. Probably something I should have checked. I think it's something like this, with some sticks, maybe. It's something like that. I'm going to check the wiki quickly, and I'll be right back once I know the crafting recipe for that. Okay, I think I've got the crafting recipe, although the wiki does say it's disabled at the moment. I think this should work. Yes, there we go. We've got a sluice. Now let's actually make... Let's make 2 of them. I'll probably only use 1 at the moment, but we'll make 2 just in case. They don't stack, which kind of sucks. Not too sure. Can we store it in here? That would be nice if we could store it in there. Nope, we probably have to make a chest for us to store it. Speaking of chests... Let's make a chest because they are awesome, and that will save us having to make loads and loads and loads of vessels and stuff. So there we go. You can only make chests with lumber, I believe. Let's actually try it with planks. It might work. No, it doesn't. So you have to get lumber to make chests, which is actually a lot more resource friendly, I guess. Now, where should we put the chest? Let's pick this up and we'll put the chest down here. Pardon me. And we can't open that top one, so that was stupid. Let's get rid of that. And we'll just have 1 chest for now. Can we put a sluice in a chest? No, we can't. That's kind of stupid. Heavy and huge. Maybe we can put it on a tool rack. Let's also make a tool rack. So... saw up some lumber and you make a tool rack just like this. You probably can't put a sluice on one, but just to make sure. And I guess we could store any extra tools we've got. No, you can't put a sluice on there, but we can store some extra tools. I'm going to need that axe. Actually, no, I'm not. I've got another one. So let's just store those on there for now. Sweet. And let's put some extra stuff that we don't need with us. All of this stuff can go in the chest. Now that is full of onions and seeds. Cool, now we actually have some inventory space, which is awesome. Shall we put the blackberries in there? No, we'll eat the blackberries today. Is that it? Okay. Okay, unfortunately it's raining at the moment, but we're going to go and try and set up the sluice. Hopefully there's not many creatures around to stop us. We are going to need a shovel. So basically you need running water, kind of like the gold pan, but it works a bit differently. I'll show you the setup here once we get over here. I'm going to put it by our farm. Hopefully these chunks will be loaded most of the time when we're around our base, although I'll probably build my little shack somewhere around here. I'm not too sure. Is that a ravine over here? No. So I'll probably build the shack like just up here by the farm. I might even do like a little fishing shack on the river. I'm not too sure. I'll have to play around in creative and hopefully get a nice design for that. Anyway, let's set up the sluice here. So what you're going to need to do is dig across 7 blocks from the water so that the water stops flowing. And then you need to dig down 2. Let's also get rid of these so that it's kind of safe. Okay, you need to dig out 2. These 2 blocks are where the sluice is going to go. Wow, the lag. And then I think you need to dig out 1 down there. So this is the basic sluice setup. And these frickin' lag, stop doing that. And these 2 blocks here are where the sluice is going to go. So let's place it down here. And hopefully this works. I've never actually used one before because it was disabled in the last update. But I think what we do is just place it there. No? Okay. Okay guys, I think I know what I was doing wrong there. I just tested it out before I went over to the copper vein in the water there. And I think I've found out what's going on. Not too sure, but basically I think you have to have water there for it to place. Or maybe it has to be like close to... What the hell? The lag spikes don't help. Place this way. Stop lagging. Ah, there we go. Yes, I was facing the wrong way. That's why it wasn't working. Man, this lag. Stupid trees making me lag. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I might move this over to that side so we're not getting so many lag spikes. But basically this is how it works. You can't... Wait. Ah. So do we need to throw dirt in here for it to work? I am so noob. I've never felt so noob. Okay, so I was facing the opposite way. You need to face this way to place it. And basically it's going to take the water. It's going to flow down all of these little ridges here. It's going to sift out any ores. And I believe all the ore will land in this bottom block here. So if you had hoppers, it would be automatable, if that's even a word. Which we can do in TerraFirmaPunk, if any of you guys have been watching that series. But yeah, let's grab some dirt. I did actually have like 10 blocks of dirt, which I just threw away. Which was stupid. Anyway, let's grab some dirt and see if this thing works. So I'm guessing... Let's try just throwing one on there. No, that doesn't work. We actually have to right-click, place the dirt inside. No? Let's try putting the dirt in the water there. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. I probably should have tested out how this works before I started an episode on it. But that's how you place it. Why can't I put dirt in here? Soil 0 of 50. Maybe it just creates soil? I have no idea. I never used these in, like, when they were actually in TerraFirmaCraft, because I wasn't playing it then. Okay, I just read somewhere that you can also fill this using a gold pan, so maybe we have to use gravel to actually fill this thing, or maybe we actually have to use a gold pan, but anyway, let's grab some gravel and we'll check out if that works. 3 pieces, come on, pick up the gravel, thank you. Right, let's try gravel, let's try and put a piece of gravel in there. No, that doesn't work, let's try... No, I don't want to go on there. Let's try throwing one in there, maybe. Oh. Yes. That worked. Aha, so it has to be gravel, not dirt. Although it says soil, that's kind of confusing. Sweet, so maybe also we can fill this with a gold pan. I think I've left my gold pan back at the thing. And I'm guessing it's basically going to generate ores and gems, and I guess it's going to spit them out into this this block here. And nothing so far. Or maybe it's going to put them in this inventory here. That would be a hell of a lot better. Then we don't really need a hopper or something. It's kind of going to collect it all for us. Let's go and grab that gold pan, maybe? I don't know. I don't think we need it now that we've actually got some gravel in there. Man, this is cool. I'm amazed I actually got this to work. Right, so that's full up. I guess we're going to wait until the daytime again. It's getting dark. So I guess we'll wait until the daytime again, come back and see if this has got any items for us. Let's try overfilling it and see if any items go into the inventory here. No. Okay, so I guess this is where it's going to store any items it gets. Or maybe it will spit them out into this block. Anyway, we'll come back when it's daytime and see what it's done for us. Okay, it's about to turn daytime again, and I'm just hanging out over here by the sluice. Been killing some zombies overnight, so you may see some rotten flesh and some XP in the water. Give me that XP. Oh yeah, level 2. Sweet. Now, I think we may have got something from the sluice, which is pretty awesome. I'm also going to check to see if we can use a gold pan with it. But yes, it works. It works. We have a chipped tourmaline. I'm not sure if we get any higher grade gems than just chipped ones. We might do. I'm not too sure. That's not a lot though. I think I've put like 10 pieces of gravel in this and 1 chipped gem is all we've got, so that's not great. It seems this thing's been nerfed quite a lot because it used to be, I think I read somewhere it used to be pretty good and really quite overpowered. So yeah, anyway, let's try using a gold pan, see if that's any better. like putting a gold pan in it, see if that even works. Well, no, it's not going to work because I've overworked this chunk. I think that does, if you wait a while, that will go back to normal. You'll be able to work this chunk again. But we can't try that just yet. So anyway, it works. I'm so happy it actually works. It's really slow, and we really don't get a lot out of it, but at least it works. We should be able to get some ores, mostly copper. I think copper's obviously the most common, like it is in gold panning. But we got something. So cool. Let's take the chipped taulamine. And yeah, that's really cool. It does keep items in the inventory here. So sweet. We're going to have to keep, obviously we're going to have to keep coming back here to make sure it's running and to keep it filled up with gravel, but that is some pretty cool stuff. Sweet, let's check our crops. I don't think any of them are grown or even getting close to growing. No, but they're on their way. They should be grown before winter time at least. Let's check the calendar where it's summer. Tuesday the 5th of July. Sweet. Let's see if we've got any more. Oh, I'm so addicted to just checking this all the time. Can't help myself. I really can't wait to get some copper or some metal from that thing. Let's get one more piece of gravel. Let's chuck it in there, and I think in between episodes I might go and mine out some copper. I guess we should probably do that on camera so you guys can see how mining has changed. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. We've done some pretty cool stuff. We made some first metal tools. We made a sluice. We actually managed to get it working, which is awesome. And yeah, hopefully we can start on a house pretty soon. I'm not too sure where we're going to build it or what it's going to look like. I'm going to try and build it a little bit bigger than my hunting cabin in the last series. It's going to take a lot of materials, so I'm going to have to go gathering some stuff off camera. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. Hopefully we can also get some more metal so that we can make a scythe and a pro pick. That'll make things a lot easier for getting more metals. Let's just check out the chest here. Oh, I'm so happy we have chests and a pickaxe. Awesome. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I was hoping to maybe go and explore the beach, but I guess we will do that in another episode. Also, I may not have too many videos out this week. It's getting close to Christmas time, so I have to do a bunch of Christmas shopping and some other real-life stuff, so I apologise if there's not too many videos out this week. Hopefully we'll be back to normal next week, and we can do some more cool stuff. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you next time.